So on the 3rd of June this month, something strange happened. Google, for the first time ever, announced that they were about to update their core algorithm. Now this is strange because they've never actually announced it before, but on their Twitter channel, they came out and sort of preempted everyone that they're about to do a core update. To me, this signified that it was going to be big, but of course we didn't know how big it was until it rolled out. So first off, we need to cover off what is a core update. So when Google updates their algorithm, sometimes they can update specific sections of the algorithm. So they might be targeting a certain industry, a certain bunch of keywords, a certain tactic that maybe SEOs have been using. It's very specific. But then other updates, such as a core update, is an update to the actual algorithm itself. The last one that happened was back in March, and they announced that this next one was going to be starting to roll out on June the 3rd. Now, what was the impact? Now, obviously, this has been filmed about 2 weeks, or actually about a week after it's been rolled out. So we're starting to see the effects of the Google Core Update. Something that I noticed was that the SEO manager, or the guy that runs SEO for the Daily Mail, as in the newspaper, the online content production company, posted on a Google forum saying that their daily traffic had dropped 50% following on from the Google Core Update in June. So there's been other examples of that happening around as well, with other sites having massive drop-offs, some have improved, so on and so forth. So what we're seeing is a lot of volatility in the search engine optimization or the organic results in websites at the moment. Now, speaking from a personal experience, our website saw some pretty big decreases in a specific portion of our organic traffic. Now, our website is only 6 or 7 months old, and naturally, when we released the website, we started focusing on a specific SEO campaign, and we optimized our site for the first initial variation of that campaign. Now, after 5 or 6 months, we started to focus on a different subset of keywords. So that was about the beginning of May. After the update, we noticed that those initial keywords or the SEO campaign that we did, there was no real movement there, absolutely none, no measurable movement. All the content that we generated, everything to do with that particular campaign was fine. But where we did see movement was in that extra section that we started targeting at the beginning of May. So really it was only sort of 4 weeks old, this SEO campaign. All the content that we'd produced was high quality content, but it was new. It was only 3, 4, even 2 weeks old. And what we noticed, that Google started to take authority away from that content. And for some cases, we went from page 2, we went from basically being, how good is this? We're about to crack page 1 on a pretty competitive keyword in less than 4 weeks, to all of a sudden being on page 7 or 8. So that's the impact of the Google Core Update that came out in June. Now, if you're wondering whether your site's been affected, number one, you're going to have to track your keywords and probably do a site audit. So if you need a site audit, feel free to get in touch with us. You're going to see a link to a blog post down below. Click that and you're going to be able to see the whole process to go through to see how your site was impacted by that Google Core Update in June.